Many people seem to think that Red 13 doesn't really have much to offer in terms of like abilities and stuff like that. However, there's one case where he does succeed a lot, and that is against enemies that are weak against lightning. This is because of the seaside color that you can get from the current event. At its base, it does a thunder resist decrease mid to a single enemy for 18 seconds. However, this is a stretch, I know. If you can get it to at least one pink star, it increases this to high, which means the enemies will be insanely weak to thunder attacks. So this paired with Cloud's Murasame attack, Thunder Strike, will just rinse through enemies. So let's build Red based on this right here alone. What's also really cool about the seaside color is that he does a self regen for 3 seconds, which will keep his health full. And when you get it to level 70, it will further boost your lightning potency. A good sub weapon for this is the platinum color. This is because its ability Therapeutic Touch, once you get a gold star, it'll do a magic heal for 8% potency, healing all enemies, but also will do a regen to all allies. I said enemies here, I meant allies. So this build for Red basically debuffs enemies for lightning attacks and also keeps a regen, kind of keeps that going on your allies to keep your health full. He's nowhere near as good of a healer as Aerith is, so he won't replace Aerith at all, but he does keep your health going for like keeping that survivability up. So for his sub weapons, what I would really recommend, I guess, going for is his HP. You want to boost the HP up as much as possible. So to find the best HP weapons you have, you'll want to go click on your weapon, turn on your filter, go to set R ability, set it on boost HP, confirm, filter, and then just go down here. You'll want your weapons to be at least unlocked level 40. They don't have to be level 40, they can be level 30, but they need to have level 40 unlocked to get the most out of your R ability. So for this one, it's boost 20, then boost 16, and then boost 11. Now, because it's a sub weapon, as we discussed before, you only get half of these, so don't expect to get the full 20, 10, and 11. But this in total puts my boost HP up to 39 points, which means that I have an extra 250 plus 60%. So if I'm not mistaken, the way this works is it takes my health, which is 2,316. This, because it's level 5, it will add 250 to it and then add an extra 60% to it as well. Correct me if I'm wrong in that, but I'm fairly certain that is how that works. So Red's going to have massive amounts of HP, keeping him alive longer and letting him keep the regen going on the party and keeping that lightning debuff on the enemies. Now for his materia, the seaside color gives you an attack boost 1 on the first 2 slots, and then a sigil boost 1 on the 3rd slot once you hit level 70 with the seaside color. This is kind of important because Cloud, if you're running him like I am, the Murasame has a triangle sigil boost, which I don't think many enemies are weak to, but Red will give you that extra coverage because he has the X one, which I believe there's more enemies weak to the red. So once you get that level 70, unlock that, put a X sigil boost on him there. Right now it's Cure because I haven't really messed with it too much, and because I don't have it unlocked at the moment. But once I do, I'll put that on there. But anyway, for his materia, just put whatever as far as ability damages to go, and then you want to have this Ruinera Blow X. You want to have the X on it. As far as his limit breaks go, I'll be using Sled Fang here because this does 320% physical and magical non-elemental damage to a single enemy, but it also debuffs the physical attack of an enemy and debuffs the magic attack of an enemy for 15 seconds. So again, there's more debuffs. So red really is just used for debuffing and keeping regen on the party. Also worth noting here, the charge speed of this is 800, which means it will charge fairly quickly compared to the other limit breaks. I believe Cloud's is like 1600 or 1200 or something for his, or 18, I'm sorry, 18. So red will get his limit break 2.5 times before Cloud gets his once, if that's correct. So you want to keep using limit break whenever you get it. That will keep the debuffs on the enemies. If you're able to get the Seaside Aloha outfit for red, go for that and do it, because you'll get an extra 10-point boost to HP and 10-point boost to your physical attack. I don't think red has much physical attack on him as it is, but the physical HP, but the HP really will help even more. Yeah, so if you have the Seaside Aloha, it'll give you 10 points of HP, which will put me at level 6, which will give you 70% more HP as opposed to 60. So you get 10% extra if you have that. So use that outfit if you have it. If not, you're fine. It won't make that much of a difference. But that is how I feel like red is best built. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis builds. I got a few more of those coming out, and we have Sephiroth dropping soon. So once he comes out, I'll be making a build guide for that as well. So you do not want to miss that. Speaking of, check out this video on all the new updates coming to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.